Hey, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Pinch some yeast. Gonna do some SO4. Haven't used this yeast in a long time. Flying solo. Alder just took off.
Okay.
Go, get your stuff.
So, hey, I'm on my way out of here. I don't even have my shoes tied. I gotta get my stuff. Look at that. Old style. Fruit. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm on my way.
Go team.
Hey. Go Numbers. See ya.
See you, dude.
Yep.
Happy Homebrew Wednesday.
Hey, happy Homebrew Wednesday.
Double brew day today. Let me get this yeast in here. Got the yeast pitched. I'm empty. Give me a second. There you go. I'm not going to pour a full one. I had a couple beers today, not too many. Maintained, stayed relatively sober all day. So today, oh, by the way, what am I drinking? Supercharger. This is the one we brewed back in December on the International Brew Day. Cheers, Paul. I know why you like this one so much. Ours is altered, I know that. But I do like the way it came out. We used some Bonlander Munich and Carahel in ours. So quite different than the original. You know, we can't get the Gladfields malts here, so it is what it is. Today was a double brew day. We got up early. I came over real early. I was over here, I think about 5, maybe just after 5 a.m. Got things rolling. Got Elder up. He made some coffee. We got the coffee flowing. We talked about what we were going to brew today. And it's Super Bowl Sunday, right? So we started talking about it. And we had planned to do a 10-gallon batch of Supercharger. And said, you know, let's just do a 5-gallon batch and do a double brew day. Good morning. We're having some coffee.
It's 7:20 in the morning.
It's a brew day, and it's Super Bowl Sunday.
And it's Supercharger Day. And
The second brew is going to be Super ESB.
Super!
It's going to be a super brew day.
We'll probably have soup for lunch.
Yeah, I think we should have some soup.
There's some in the fridge.
That soup I had the other day was pretty super.
It really was.
So, stick with us. We're going to brew some beer.
Yeah. May your team win and may my board win.
That's all we can.
My numbers.
Cheers. So we did a 5-gallon batch of Supercharger, and we did a 5-gallon batch of Rick Magin's Big Twin Brewing. His Super ESB, which is a great recipe. We love it. We brewed it last year in May. May or June. I think it was May we brewed it. Great beer. So brew on. So the brew day was going. We got the grains milled up. We, sorted everything out. Got the first beer going, strike water, all that. I had to work on the car a little bit, so I had to break away, kind of be in and out, watching on the boil. First boil seemed to be taking forever, and Elder came in and had a listen. Something didn't sound right, so he decided that he was going to have a quick look at the little, the burner itself, the orifice and all that for the burner. Took it apart. Sure enough, it was clogged up and just wasn't flowing right, didn't have good gas flow. So he took it apart, rebuilt it, got that thing raging, and explains why it took forever to get the boil going. But the rest of the day went pretty smoothly. Went back to the old plate chiller. Things went well with that. Didn't have any hiccups really. First beer came in a little bit low on gravity. I was playing around with Beersmith numbers and the efficiency settings. Normally it's set to 72 or 73% efficiency. I decided that I was going to bump it up to about 82, which is about what we've been running. Excuse me. Cheers. And with setting it there, I was able to use a little bit less malt, and I figured we'd be pretty close to what our targets were. The first beer is targeted at 1056. Last time we came in 4 points high at 1060, and this time we came in 6 points low. So I think it's just a matter of adjusting and tweaking a little bit. I did add a little bit of top-up water because of the longer boil time. Ended up having to, we boiled off a little bit. The evaporation rate was a little higher than expected, and then I added a little top-up water. So, yeah, kind of hit the volume numbers, but didn't hit the gravity numbers. So, it is what it is. I think that beer is going to be great, even at the lower gravity. On the Super ESB, actually came in, I think 3 points low. Did the same thing on that, but both of those beers, the wort sample, the gravity sample that I tasted was phenomenal. So I think they're both going to be good beers. Pitched the SO4 on the ESB, which is not the standard yeast for that beer. I know that. Normally that is the Y yeast 1968 or WLP 002, which is a great yeast. But went ahead and that's what we had on hand, and dry yeast is so easy. And then on the supercharger we did US05. So this weekend was supposed to be the brew day for the Imperial Dropkick Nate, or the double Dropkick Nate, if you will. And it didn't happen because on Wednesday we racked the Dropkick Nate Light to secondary and forgot that we were going to pitch onto that yeast cake. So that's going to have to wait. In a couple weeks we'll brew that up and pitch it onto the supercharger yeast cake. So that's the going plan right now. So we'll see how that turns out. Elder had to run off, so he's not here, but it was a Super Bowl, Super Brew Day with 2 super beers, Supercharger and Super ESB. So that's what we've got. Hope your team wins, or you win a bet or a square or something. I'm heading off to Minneapolis tomorrow. I'm going to be driving up. Going to be up there for a couple days. Hoping to hit Surly if we can. Be fun. I've been up there so many times and haven't been able to go to Surly, so it'd be kind of cool to go check that out. Would love to be able to hook up with Josh Secor. Cheers, buddy. Shout out to you. But I don't know if time's going to permit. And the weather is supposed to be really cold, and they just got a bunch of snow, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might just have to go to the customer and take care of business and get my happy ass back to lovely Illinois, where it was like 45 degrees today. Jeez. Alright, so on behalf of Elder and myself, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys are brewing fantastic beer. And as always, home brew up. That's just weird. That's weird without Elder. Oh well. Cheers, guys. See you on the next one.